morning, guys. Welcome to Straz Gaming. I'm Luke, and this is Football Manager 2018, my road to glory with York City. Season 2, we managed to get ourselves promoted. We're in the Vanarama North. No, we're not. The Vanarama National League now. Positive signs for this season so far. And we haven't even played a game yet, but we'll go into them positive signs in a second. We're going to have a quick look at my transfers and then look at what the positive signs are, and then we're going to go straight into a match. Hopefully, I can get it all done in one episode. So, not schedule. I can see the positiveness there. Straight in transfers. Right, transfers. No one's left the club. I want people to leave the club, but no one will leave the club. So, we've still got a full team. Yeah, so... Ins, a lot on frees. We have spent 350 quid. We'll get there in a second. Why? We've bought in John Lewis, a good striker, another target man to go along with Parkin. He's 29. He looks class. His history, he's kind of been in like all over the place really. Played in like League 2, League 1, dropped down to the Vanarama National where he bagged a few goals for Grimsby, moved back up to League 2. Didn't really then do much for Newport, and yeah, so he looks like he's going to be decent. Then we brought in Cole, who's a winger. I'm going to play him on the left wing because we're still sticking to the 4-4-2. Again, he looks class. What, 3.5-star potential? He's got 11 dribbling, first touch is 12. He looks decent, I reckon. Again, 25 years old. He's got a lot of room to improve. History-wise, again, he's been playing... Well, he played one game in the Premier League for Fulham. He was at Man United. That's where he came from. Didn't play any games for them. Went down to League 1, didn't play any games. Championship, didn't play any games for Fulham. Went to Shrewsbury on loan, played 29 games. Went back to Fulham and then think a loan fee to someone in Scotland, Inverness, there we go. And played the Vanarama National last season, 23 games. 5 goals, 5 assists. Didn't really light it up, but I think in our system he'll do really well. Pearson, just literally cover for right back. Just because we don't have any other cover for Law, really. So I brought him in. He's alright. He's played a couple of games in the friendlies. Again, he has had some kind of League 2 experience. He's played in this division for Kidderminster. Well, actually, last season, it was the season below, actually, for Kidderminster. And he's done alright, to be honest with you. He's been around. He knows these leagues, which is good. And Connolly, I've learnt how to pronounce this now. Good old Google. I don't know why I did this, but I brought in Ryan Connolly as an attacking playmaker, just to again improve the midfield. And this guy looks awesome. He's a lot. Well, he says he's a leading player for most Vanarama national sides. He is, and I think he'll be here for a while. I believe we've looked at some of them stats. It'll work well for us again. He's played a lot in Ireland, to be honest with you. He hasn't really played over in England, so he did really well last season. I say really well, 6.5. He did all right for Shamrock Rovers. Hopefully, dropping down to the English divisions, he should do all right. Right, Michael Woods. I spent £350 on Michael Woods. From Hartlepool, a midfielder. One of the only reasons why, I don't know him personally, but this guy went to the same school as me. I think it was in my sister's year or something like that. So I thought, he's at Hartlepool. I'll bring him back to York, round near his hometown. He knows the place. So I brought him in just for cover, really. He's a ball-winning midfield. He can play in a lot of roles, actually, midfield. So I think he's going to do well, especially if we do eventually go to free midfield and play the 4-3-1-2. I can't see he's doing that this season, but again, it's another cover for midfield, which is decent. So I felt like we were lacking with the depth of midfield last season. Who else we got? Tyle Walker. This is where I forget where I signed these. Again, another youngster. He's going to be in the under-23s team. Just build up. Who can play on the... well, plays another right back. Another cover for right back. Again, who's this? Oh, no, another keeper. He's rubbish. Let's just not even bother looking at him. He's just going to be cover. And Alex Cover, again, I bought him in as a centre-back. He's in the under-23 squad. He isn't that amazing. He's been at Derby. We've just kind of went for a punt. We needed cover for centre-back options as well. Then we've got Cameron here. Another cover for left back. He's on loan from Stoke. We desperately needed him. I'll show you that in a second as well, because, well, we only have Nugent and Ferguson that can play at left back, and they may both be injured, which isn't good. So he's in. And then last guy, again, another cover for left back. Muscat. He's probably not going to play. He may get on the bench. Depends. He's, again, bought him from Bolton. He was at Tottenham originally. So that's pretty much the signings. There may be a couple more loanees to come in, because if we have a look at the squad report, it's looking better. We're still lacking striker-wise, I think. I'm going to try and get a loanee striker. Midfield is definitely sorted. The whole of midfield sorted. Oh, we've still got Thompson as well. Sorry, he's come back on loan. We managed to extend his loan, so he's here for another season as well. And Mansell, I did try and get Mansell back. He didn't want to come. Again, centre backs. We've got Suka. I'm pronouncing that right now as well, I believe. Suka and Rowe. Then the others. Again, we're still lacking, I think, with quality in the defence. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes along the season. If I need to bring in some more players, I will do. Luke Simpson in goal. He's just going to play every game. If he gets injured, then we'll come to that. We'll come to that when it happens, and if it happens. And this is why I'm positive, guys. We've had some very, very good results in pre-season. I know it's only pre-season. I know they're only friendlies, but Scunthorpe, which are what, League 2, I think they are, if it works and lets me click on it. Scunthorpe are in League 1, sorry. We managed to beat them 2-1. Then we beat Stratford 5-1. Then we had a game against Blackpool. Again, I think they're another League 1 side. Another League 1 side. We only just lost. It was 4-3, and they scored in the last kind of, well, 2 really late goals. So we did well. Then Dunstable and Bedworth were nothing teams, really. But I think we did well against them. 5-1 and kind of a 4-1. So we look good. A lot of people getting on the score sheets. We're looking promising. Ryan Edmondson as well. I think I brought him in last season. Did I bring him in? Well, he was around anyway, and he looks like he's going to be a good player. So he'll probably feature a bit as well this season. So we've got a game against Sutton, the first league game of the season. Let's get into it. Let's have a quick look. So where the tactics are, this is how the team is going to line up. And is that how I want it to line up? Connolly's injured. Yeah, okay, he's coming back from injury. That's why. So if we have a look, Nugent and Ferguson are both injured. So my lovely loanee, Cameron, is going to be starting. So we've got Law, Rowe, Sakar. I've completely forgotten to say it now. I said it a minute ago. Anyway, Suka, that's the one. Suka at centre back. A very familiar midfield, really. We've got Thompson, Wharton, Krul, Connolly. Connolly? It's not. It's Connolly. We've established this, Luke. Connolly. Then we've got John Lewis and Morgan Smith up front. On the bench, we've got Cole, we've got Parslow, we've got Woods, Parkin, and Pearson as defensive cover. I don't know whether to bring another attacking option on, to bring Edmondson on, because we haven't really got... We've got, obviously, 2 target men on the bench. I'm just going to leave it as that for now. We're on attacking still. We've not changed anything from last season. We're just going to go out. So with a couple of players, John Lewis and... was it McJanet or whatever his name is, coming in, and then a couple of new people on the bench. Hopefully, we will start well, and we won't get our asses whooped. We shouldn't do. I've got big expectations for this season. I should have shown you, actually. I could probably still can show you. Our expectations for this season is to finish top half. And if we have a look at the season preview, they're expecting us to finish 4th and win the playoffs. No pressure on me, eh? Let's see if I can keep my job this time round, shall we? And not have to, fight for it again. But I think I've got the squad balanced. I was going to play around with formations and have, a 4-3-1-2 formation going on. or 4-3-3 with the wingers we've brought in. I've not needed to yet. I'm just sticking with a 4-4-2. Just that seems to work. That worked last season. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Let's just tell them that. Let's motivate them. And let's just hope we just don't get another injury for at left back, really. Right, it's just going to be the boring highlight. There we go. It's ended. Sutton, I didn't really actually... I should have looked to see how good Sutton were last season. Just want to start this season off with a win. We're playing at home, and last season, really, at home, we didn't perform that well. I think that's where we kind of went down a little bit. And Sutton are on the attack here. And can we clear it? We can. Wharton. Upfield to John Lewis, which is a great name. To Morgan Smith, who looked offside to me and should have finished, and he didn't. Again, I don't know whether to play Edmondson instead of Morgan Smith. Morgan Smith is better, and he did score a shed load of goals for us last season, but Edmondson looks promising, and his finishing's decent as well. Better rating than his as well, I believe. So I don't know what to do. But we've got a corner. Connolly whipping it in. To Wharton's got dispossessed. But we've won the ball. Crawl, what's he going to do with it? To Morgan Smith. To Thompson, who's in and bagged himself a goal for the season. First one, we're off the mark. Connor Thompson with the assist from Morgan Smith. 1-0, get in. Let's Crawl, just passes it to Morgan Smith. He just runs out wide with it, really. Finds the cross, and Thompson's running in from the wing. Just taps it in. Good goal. As well, fitness-wise, other than the injuries we've had to the left-backs, conditioning-wise, have been pretty decent. If we have a look at our conditioning to what theirs are, I think it's just that slightly bit better. And it's mainly pre-season-wise, I just focused on the players that I'll be playing mainly for the majority of the season, and Morgan Smith was almost in there. We're looking dominant, I tell you what. 6 shots, 7 shots now, 54% possession. We're looking good. We just need to get, I think, a couple more goals in us, because, again, it's still a defence. It may be decent, but it's still non-league football, really, isn't it? And anything can happen. I'm pleased with that, though. 1-0 at half-time. There's still room for improvement. Why are they switching off? Bloody hell. Shut up. Hang on. Let me just do my... No, I've balls that up then. I was going to do the individual team talks to try and, like, G him up a little bit, but... Oh, well, I'll end this highlight now. Why not? Let's just not let them score from a pointless highlight from the kick-off. There we go. Again, Connolly who plays on the left. I don't know if he's better positioned to play more as an attacking winger, especially that we've brought in this Cole as well who can play as attacking winger. So I have the options, because I've got all the midfield players, to play like a 4-3-3 and drop. Oh, we've just got another goal. Wharton there, get in. We've got the defensive midfielders, so we've got Crawl that can play there. Michael Woods can play in the defensive midfield role, and we could switch it up and just go for maybe a target man up front with 2 wingers either side, attacking wingers. That was a good strike from Wharton. Again, but they're on a free kick now. Can we defend this? And we can't. They've just got one in reply really quick, and it's just from a set piece, really. We didn't defend it properly. And yeah, the keeper really should have done better. About time to make a sub, I think, though. And Crawl's not having a good game, so I'm going to bring on Woods. And Connolly's not having a great game either, so I'm going to bring on Thompson there and Cole on here. And then let's give that a go. I was also playing Felix out on the left in pre-season, and he looked pretty well. He looked comfortable at playing there. Right, we're on the attack. Law to Wharton, who can't find the cross, but luckily Rowe's there. Woods to Wharton. Wharton's getting him tackle. Considering he scored that really good goal and he's on a good rating, can we tackle him? We can. Thompson to Morgan Smith. To Wood. To John Lewis, who's in. Great teamwork goal there, that was. We won the ball back nice and early in our half. The two subs, no, well, the one sub linking up anyway. Wood's getting the assist. Rowe with a good tackle. Thompson's there. Passes it to Morgan Smith. He finds Woods, who's just running on. And then Woods places a lovely pass to John Lewis. And he just slots it into the bottom corner. We've got the 2-goal deficit again. That will do nicely. But we've got another free kick to defend. And this time we do defend it. And it hasn't gone out for a throw-in. Thompson is on the ball. Morgan Smith has picked it up. He's played it through to John Lewis. Can he get his second in the match? He can. And that has made it 4-1. See, I'm liking this team this season. I feel like I've got it set up really well. We're going to score a lot of goals. It's just whether when we come up against these bigger teams in the league, whether we can beat them. But I think we've got a good enough team to get promoted this season. Back-to-back promotions. Hopefully get a league win so I get a trophy out of it. And let's just pause it and have a look. Wharton's struggling a little bit. I haven't got another. Considering I've bought all these midfield players in, I've not got one on the bench. That's the problem. I hate having 5 subs. It really does my head in having 5 subs. Anyone else looking particularly tired out there? No, not really. Let's not make us up then. Let's just give it another. I'll probably do one in the 85th minute. I might bring on Parkin. Wharton to Woods. He's played a great ball to Cole. Cole with the cross in. Morgan Smith crosses it to John Lewis. And John Lewis has got his hat-trick. And I think that's the sub I'm going to make. I know he's on a... Well, he's got his hat-trick now, but that was a lovely ball from Woods there. Over to Cole, who just picks it up. Crosses it in. Morgan Smith's waiting for it. Just heads it down to John Lewis, who's just going to be there. Acting as a target man in the box. Thank you very much. He's got his hat-trick on his debut for York City, nonetheless. So let's just bring on Parkin, the experienced guy, the player I should have played last season, maybe a lot earlier than I did. We probably would have gone up if I played him more because he bagged in a load of goals at the end of the season. And I was just getting told by everyone that has watched it and people I know that saying he's was the best striker at the club. Who knew, eh? I think I was just being ageist. But we've been dominant against Sutton today. Right, Law. And he just throws it. That's it. The full-time whistle. That is what we want for the first game of the season. A 5-1 victory. John Lewis getting his hat-trick. The team are just looking good. Assists from Michael Woods, which looked decent. He's got... Well, he played a good couple of passes. I'm just going to passionately say, well done, lads. That was a good win for us. It's a big statement to everyone else as well. I don't know where Sutton and Men are finishing the league. I don't know how good they are. My knowledge of non-league here is just going to come into it. I don't really know the teams around us, but we're not top of the league with a 5-1 win. It's because Hampton and Richmond won 5-1 as well, and obviously they're ahead from alphabeticalness. That's lovely. But still, this looks like, I've just realised, only one team go up. This could be a difficult league to win. Let me just have a look at this. Hang on. I thought it was like top 3 or something. I may have got that wrong. So competition. So there's one automatic spot. That's horrible. And then does only one team go up from the playoffs? I should really read the rules and figure out what happens. Because I'm sure... How many teams come down? 2 teams come down, yeah. So, it's going to be a difficult season. We just need to win the league. That's what we need to do. So, guys, that was the first game of the season. What we're going to do next, scheduled wise. I may play a few games. I may come back. I don't know which game. Gateshead. I don't know. That's sticking out to me. May come back early, depending on how many games I get played before it comes to recording again, guys. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you think I'm going to do this season, guys. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like. Let me know what you think. See you in the next episode, guys. Bye.